Good morning, everyone. Happy Valentine's Day to you. Um, I don't really have any announcements this morning, nor do I have any additional prayer requests to add to what is in our worship service this morning. Uh, but I suppose it's worth saying that I was reading the clergy discussion group on Facebook, and a couple of people were saying, well, what are you going to say about what happened in Washington this week? And my inclination is I don't really feel like saying anything, but I probably should say something. And here's where I am at. In this place, it's okay for us to disagree about politics. I would imagine that about half of the people who sit in our congregation are disappointed by the results of what happened in Washington this week, and about half of them are pleased. And if you're bad at math, probably another half really didn't care one way or the other. So it's probably really thirds, but, but let's quibble. But that's okay, because what we talk about in this place is much more important. It transcends politics. As an example, think about the characters that you know from Scripture. Even amongst the disciples, there were people who absolutely fought against the system, who participated in violence against the system. They hated the Roman occupiers. They wanted the Roman occupiers gone. But there are also people amongst the disciples who worked for the Roman government, made their living at the permission of the Roman government, collected the taxes for the Roman government. In the Gospels, we see Roman centurions talking to Jesus and commenting on Jesus' faith. Some of the followers of Jesus, some of the women who provided financial support for Jesus' ministry were wives of wealthy Roman officials. Maybe not exactly, but something like that. Paul was a Roman citizen, as were some of the other New Testament writers, I suspect, that Luke was as well. The point is, Rome was as divisive, or far more divisive, an idea, the Roman occupation, the Roman military power, the Roman Empire, was far more divisive among the people that we read about in the New Testament than what happens here in the United States in politics in Washington, D.C. And yet, all of those people saw that what they were talking about in the person of Jesus Christ was far more important than the division that they had in their political ideas. And so while political ideas are very important, and many of us hold them quite dear to us, and we worry about the future of our nation, there is an idea that is bigger and higher and more important than our nation, and certainly bigger than politics. And so in this place, it's okay to disagree, because what we are here to talk about is rescue, love, grace, mercy, and forgiveness. Those things transcend politics. They are needed for our Democrat friends. They are needed for our Republican friends, for our Libertarian friends, for our Communist friends, for all of our friends and neighbors, regardless of their politics. This message is important, and we cannot allow our politics to get in the way of those neighbors hearing our message, because this message is much more important. It is life and death. It's much more important than politics. So however we talk about it, let us, when we talk to our friends about Jesus, about the church, about our mission, about ministry, let's not let politics get in the way of friendship and rescue. I really miss seeing you all face to face. I look forward to that happening sometime soon. Don't know when yet, but we do, I think, see a light at the end of the tunnel. God bless. Take care of yourself. Take care of one another. Take care of your neighbors and your friends so that we can all see one another again soon. God bless. Have a great week.